take this bone and shove it.
And her name is Policina!
For really reals, I had no idea this fucker was doing that. Oh my god.
I've only been practicing all day. Can you tell?
Oh my god, that's my favorite. That's my favorite thing. I love you, Bpwner. Bpwner, are you ready? This is our final stretch, dog.
Let's end the millennium. We're gonna roll all the computers' clocks back. All that bank software. Gonna dump all the money into an offshore account, like in Superman 3.
You said dump.
I did.
Yep.
It's the best word.
So here we are. You got us last time. You got us to Rycross. You completed what is essentially the final dungeon, really, because the game's dungeon's final. Like that's the last really big dungeon in the game, honestly. And you got us here outside of Silence Temple. We're gonna do some looking around. And there's
Moon Crystal Palace.
There's a Guardian Shield. We are not gonna need that, and we're not gonna be anywhere to use it. So guess what I'm gonna do with it? I'm just gonna throw it away. I don't want it.
Damn.
Look at that. Let's say that is end game material right there.
Trash rares.
I'm just throwing it away. That is a Varista in Dreamcast version 1.
That is a DB saber.
Yep. That Guardian Sword, however, I think
hold on to that.
Be a wise move to hold on to that. Gives Chaz a nice little bump up there. That telepipe, I think we're gonna just be throwing that right out the window. We do not need that at all.
You can run tell that pipe.
There you
can
go.
Smoke that pipe.
Bpwner boy, tell him. Is his last name really Tell him?
You know what? It's probably like on a contract or something. Like all the documentation between him and his record deal.
Right.
Like, they refer to him as Mr. Tellum.
There's also a producer named Mike Will Made It. So that's pretty great. It's like, who are you produced by? Oh, Mike Will Made It. So there's not a whole lot going on in here.
It's really grammatically correct, though. It's like, who's responsible for this beat? Oh, Mike Will Made It.
Mike Will Made It. Damn. We'll have to get Pat on this one. So we're here on Rycross, and we've basically got to go collect the 3 pieces of the Triforce, essentially.
We got to get all 150 Pokemans.
Yeah, we gotta go to some temples and figure out some nonsense.
Find out what hidden legends are in these temples.
Yeah.
And I gave her the short planet, the one that's impossible to get lost on.
Yeah, like there will actually be a Rycross World Tour, but it won't be because
it'll last
lost.
about 10 seconds, give or take, a few random encounters.
Yeah. So Bpwner's generosity in getting us through Garberg Tower, his generosity, his patience, his skill, has led us to our final few showdowns. So this is the Strength Tower. These towers, they're kind of short, fun little dungeons that, not too terrible.
I wish it was the Strength Tower.
Strength. What? Yeah, okay, did it say? Oh, yeah, it said strength in the title.
Had a G in it.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Chris Angel.
Hey!
Mind freak!
Wow.
And he's dead.
There's that Genocide Claw paying off for us. But that's soon going to be a thing of the past, because we're starting to get some in-game gear here, and we're gonna say goodbye to one of those Genocide Claws, Bpwner.
And even around when you get the Genocide Claws, like, they don't do that much damage to a lot of things.
Not really, no.
It's
These
just
guys,
really hoping about that kill. Oh, hey, it's our good friends Del Sabers.
Those Del Sabers, those guys can be mean. They can cast Vol, which is an instant kill. And
yes.
All they do is just they raise their sword in the air and they're like, "Wah, you're dead." It's not very fun.
We've also got Akemi Homura on the end, other end there.
Yeah. He's over there casting those techs and being very effective at it, as you can see with our... Well, thank you.
Oh, well. The game's just not fucking around right off the bat.
Well, then. This is the part where I get to say, that didn't happen in my practice run.
It didn't happen when I was running through it either.
Well, then. Hey, we're just so full of surprises here as we near the end of this fantastic game.
Here's another surprise. I learned something just now.
What did you learn?
Rever, spelled backwards, is Rever.
Oh shit! It's the race car dilemma. Isn't that what they call that in literary terms? Race car dilemma.
The race car dilemma.
Yeah, the race car dilemma. Oh hey, these guys are kind of fun. They have a cute little trick if you let them do it.
But why would you do that?
I would. Because maybe it'd be cool for the Let's Play if they get... There you go, look at it.
Oh, snap.
It's pan arms.
Up. Don't let them split. Do we have high enough MST?
And I think they're worth more experience in that form as well.
You can also run into them just already merged like that.
I think that's only in the final dungeon.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Well, way to go, Bpwner. Okay. Well...
Do you think this place tastes like strawberry rock candy?
I would hope so. Actually, I would hope it's maybe
just from
cinnamon.
the texture, the color scheme.
I had some really great cinnamon rock candy during the Christmas break. Oh, hey, look, prove me wrong.
Okay, Polly is wrong. Everybody, this is a red letter day in history. The only time you're ever going to see it.
I've never been wrong before. So this is a really weird feeling for me right now. I hope you understand that.
I probably would have tried to throw out an explode or a death doing type thing, but nah.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, yeah, less HP than I imagined.
Yeah.
Although they probably get a boost in the final dungeon.
Oh! Later. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh dear. Guess what?
Lit you up.
So, okay. Boy, this is not going at all how I thought it might. Let us hope that that is not a taste of things to come, shall we?
That's some total Mortal Kombat the movie shit right there.
Yeah, that's just like, yo, you guys being mean. Stop that. My soul is not yours. I don't accept you as my Lord and Savior.
You defeated. That's what Shang Tsung says, right?
Yeah, that's what he says. It's in that popular game, Street Combat. And yeah, you'll notice that I'm going a bit harder on skills and stuff. It's because these dungeons aren't super duper long. So... And it would have probably have benefited us since, things like Air Slash and Burst Rocket aren't really good against bosses anyway.
Not at all.
So it would have probably benefited us to actually use those a lot more than we have throughout the Let's Play. But we got another Guardian Claw. We're going to say goodbye. Say goodbye to Hollywood.
Honestly, a lot of these things I just forget to use flat out.
Yeah, it's just, there's so much stuff.
There really is, and when their names are just like goofy shit half the time.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, well, And I found out recently that Crosscut still outdamages Rayblade.
Huh.
It's
well,
like still...
it is. I guess it is tied directly to his strength stat.
Yeah. Blonk.
Like even when it's not shifted, or just like
yeah,
general?
Even when it's not shifted, you're still like Crosscut will still outdamage Rayblade.
I saw that he cast his seals, but I didn't see any aquatic.
I saw
animals
nothing.
Balancing balls on their nose.
I saw nothing.
Or maybe it was Navy SEALs. You don't see them coming.
You never see them coming. Alright.
This dungeon can get, or I guess,
It's a little rappy-roundy.
Yeah, if you want to get all the items and shit.
Yeah. There's like 2 paths through it. One of them leads to some extra items, which I went to get for the Guardian Claw and stuff like that. But the other path is the straightforward path to get out of here. So, not too terrible. Again, and these dungeons only get smaller from here. So it's like they saw the end of the line and were like, "We're finally done."
It's like, oh wait, this
That's
game
not
fits on a
worth it.
Sega Genesis cartridge. I guess we gotta finish it now. If this were a Final Fantasy game, we'd only be like reaching the end of the first disc.
Yeah, yeah. As our boy John Fire would know, who recently suffered his way through Final Fantasy VIII. The poor sod.
I suffered through about 3 hours of that game.
Oy, oy. Draw. I didn't become an artist by the time I finished playing that game.
Well, that's why you gotta supplement it with some Bob Ross.
Yeah. Good old Bob Ross. Anybody that'll make you feel better about your life.
We're just gonna decide where a happy little Guardian Force lives in our world.
Bonk.
So these guys totally did some roids between their Phantasy Star 1 appearance and now. Chaz's
Wow,
tech is sealed
it
up.
actually
I guess we might as well
worked.
just give up.
No, Chaz cannot use that skill. What are you doing, Polly? You big silly. Ha! My skills aren't sealed. Look at this shit. Look at me. I'm skilling all over the place. I got skills coming all out of Chaz's wee-wee. He's got skills and pills. I'm sure we've used that joke like a million times by now.
I don't know. See, I was going more like 1990s with it. Skills to pay the bills.
There you go. Oh, look at this nonsense.
Hey, it's those Imperial Guard dudes that you only see like for 2 seconds in Return of the Jedi, and now they're dead.
And they're dead. Hey, cool Star Wars reference. You're like right on point today.
I know. Maybe we can get like some little ad revenue drawing in that Star Wars crowd.
I think it's guaranteed that since you mentioned Star Wars, we're gonna get like at least 80,000 views.
Well, actually, those weren't the Imperial Guards. Those were the Emperor's personal butt wipers.
He's got personal butt wipers?
I'm sure he does. He can do the Force thing, Sith mind trick. It's like, you do want to wipe my butt.
He called us sissies, dog.
Ah, that's not cool, dude. In this day and age, come on.
Come on. Fine. I will accept. I will humbly accept your challenge, good sir.
And so, kind of in keeping with the laziness of the dungeon designs, they really kind of got lazy with the boss design here, too.
Yeah.
It's like some metal shit, and he's made of fire.
And he pulsates. So, hey, that at least counts for something.
Yeah.
And this is basically all he's going to do, is just keep casting Disruption.
Yep. Or Disrupt Arm.
See, I'll throw out a Ray Blade here and be proven wrong for some reason, because this game does that to me. Fs is not going to do us any good here.
Yeah, Fs has 0 effect on these guys, because I guess they're technically not dark-based enemies.
Yeah. See? Look at that.
And I really don't know what the damage formula is on Disrupt Arm, because... And he will use it every turn.
Yeah. I've only seen him ever use a single attack that only affects one character once.
Yeah.
Ever.
But usually, like, the damage from that's in the triple digits. But then I've seen it do, like, as low as, 50 or below.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there's some kind of, like, something going on here with how much damage you do to him in that turn. Or maybe that's just pure speculation on my part. It could just be complete RNG.
Yeah, I used Air Slash last turn. That was good, wasn't it? Like how I'm intentionally...
Yeah, we hit all those one guys with that multi-character attack.
See, I'm just intentionally nerfing myself because I want to give this guy a chance. It's not because, menu fumbling or anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like he can possibly party wipe you or anything.
No,
I mean, look at him.
Not at all. It's not like it would only take him 2 turns to wipe the floor with my dumb face.
He kind of looks like, and okay, yeah, we're really reaching for this one. He kind of looks like a robot from that DOS fighting game, One Must Fall 2097, called the Pyro, which kind of looks like it's wearing a metal dress, except his dress is made of fire.
Yeah, I can kind of see it, but yeah, like you said, it's a bit of a stretch.
It's like, I'm going to pretend I know what Boner's talking about. So
no, I know what you're... See, there he goes. He used a single-person attack that time.
Yeah, that is weird. And it's the same, pretty much the same animation, too.
Yeah, it's just Disrupt Arm, only on one person, so I will allow us to go all out on this specific turn, since he only attacked... Or no, Ren, you probably... Recover thyself.
You need to shoot the core.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Living right above his pelvic region.
What if I double slash the core?
I think you hit his codpiece.
Oh, no.
That is the core, right? That's everybody's weak point.
Yeah.
Crotch.
Codpiece and core, core is actually codpiece in French, so you're not wrong. You didn't know that?
Core was heart. Or maybe that's corazon in Spanish.
No, bean in French is heart.
Okay.
Yeah. God damn it, Rune. Or I should be saying God damn it, Rika, but I like Rika, so I'm not gonna yell at her.
Did you Sun Air this fight?
No.
Okay.
I didn't sane her. Because I didn't feel the need.
Because you don't even know her.
There you go. See? You got all the good jokes when you come to this Let's Play.
All the good middle school lunchroom jokes.
Oh man, I like that. Throwing out that heal before it's needed. Fantastic. Yeah, there you go. Hit me with another Disrupt Arm.
If only we had an easily obtainable plethora of healing items to aid us in our journey.
I don't know where you'd get that. I mean, like, I wish you could throw out something that would just heal the entire party instead of having to waste magic points on it. But I don't know where I would get such an item.
Saks Fifth Avenue, I guess. Oh, by the perfume counter.
Ah, but that's not a big problem. Look at that. Look at that.
You're not sissies, bro. We're totally bros now.
We're bros.
You like my blog, bro?
We're gonna bro. Get a bro.
Buffin' blog, bro.
So we got a Parma ring, a Motor ring, and a Dezo ring. These are basically final equipments for some main characters.
So we got a Night Ranger song?
Fucking dork.
Sister Rika, now your time has come. Put on those claws and slash the darkest ones for me. With a motor ring.
What's your price for flight?
The lyrics were, "What's your private parts?"
What's your private parts? Yeah, that sounds about right.
What's your private parts? That's a rude question to ask someone.
It is. It is. Don't go asking people what's their private parts.
Unless they have it on DVD, the Pauly Shore 90s comedy.
Private parts? No, that's the
that's
the Howard Stern.
I was thinking about In the Army Now, but I kind of conflated that with Beavis and Butthead.
That's the weirdest thing because that movie's come up now twice in the last couple of days.
Really?
In the Army Now, Pauly Shore. They've both come up in the last couple of days in conversations I've had.
I mean, we could talk about some other films from his
Biodome. How about Biodome?
His illustrious career. Encino Man, the one where he's an attorney or some shit.
Oh wow, those guys can fuck you up really hard. Uh-oh.
More like culo, perro.
Uh-oh.
Shove it up your culo.
Oh no.
I'm Tony Montoya. Or Montana.
Whew.
I'm Tony Montoya, you killed my father.
That was almost disastrous.
You can die in a vehicle? Maybe you need to be using the ice taker. It's got more HP.
Yeah, it does. Oh my god. So now we're going to hit the Courage Temple Tower. I keep thinking Zelda terms, forgive me. So we're all nice and healed up. We got our new armors on. We're just gonna go in. We're just gonna go in and do this thing.
Well, it is where the Triforce of Courage is.
That's good. Yeah. So
And,
since it's courage, should I just like unequip everybody and show that we have the max courage?
Yeah, we have to take a leap of faith too. It's like walk off an invisible ledge, and there's secretly a bridge there that you can't see.
Mmm. We
Get that.
Get a Stardew back. Stardew.
Got that purple Saurus Rex color scheme going.
I really like this one. It's very pleasing to the eyeballs.
I wouldn't have guessed it.
No. It's not like it's widely known that my favorite color is purple or anything.
Is that because it's the color of children's Tylenol?
No. I don't like children's Tylenol.
I figured you would like the dumb babby medicines.
Really? Why would you think that about me?
Like, because they taste like candy.
I do, like, if you put Flintstones vitamins in front of me, that's a bad idea.
10 million strong and growing, bitches.
That's right. Surprise attack.
Surprise run away.
Surprise attack. I am not surprised at all, game. Believe me, I'm not.
A random encounter? What?
In an RPG?
Or we could make the, you're just walking along and already the screen flashes and then there's some guys. This happens all the time. Like, this is a complaint that, you know, it's like a legitimate thing to call the game bad for.
Yeah.
Like, some people decide they want to do these days.
God. It's like, when have I ever walked around in real life, everything turned white, and then there were things in my way? Huh! This game's not fucking realistic. That's so stupid.
You all know you don't walk around in real life.
No, you don't. I'm gonna fight the illusionists.
I whip out that explode.
I ain't as scared. You think I should?
I would try to use those instant death attacks. Talking about not using attacks enough. Even though
This is good enough.
even so, though sometimes they whiff.
Yeah.
They can and often do.
Yeah. Hey, look at this. It's done already. Ain't a scared, Boner. Come on now. This is Courage Tower. This is not Little Babby's first RPG tower.
Party wipe tower.
Yeah, that could happen feasibly.
They had a Phantasy Star Legend, or no, Phantasy Star Mystic Quest.
Oh, what?
That was just Baby's dumb RPG. Actually, they had that. It was on the Game Gear.
Oh yeah, yeah. The game that nobody ever remembers when talking about Phantasy Star canon.
And never will play again.
They should.
I like how they have little Evangelion into engines in their shields.
Yeah.
You think if we eat that, we'll get more power?
I hope so. Maybe we'll meet our mom too.
Sure, why not? Maybe Chaz will meet his mom. I think his mom threw him out.
Probably.
left him on the orphanage doorstep.
Like, if this guy showed up at your doorstep, wouldn't you be the first to throw him out as well?
Chaz kind of does look like Oliver Twist. Can I have some more money, mate, sir? Chaz wants some more.
Chaz want coin.
Oh.
That's a Bumbo
What
thing.
are you talking about?
It's Bumbo!
Your nerd game that no one plays.
Nobody plays that game at all, you're right. Well,
It's just funny to like follow those conversations because it's like, yeah, I killed Mom's heart and then got a, I don't know, whatever,
yeah.
purgatory codpiece.
I got
Armageddon.
I got Ipecac. So hey, it's another one of these guys.
Hey, it's Cloud City Cloud Cars
Wonk.
again with your Star Wars reference.
Wow, you're just on top of it. You're guaranteeing you're guaranteeing us so many hits right now.
My favorite Star Wars character is YOLO Fett. He's like 420 bounty hunt it.
Yeah, yeah. So this fight is basically kind of the same, only he can cast meaner stuff, I guess.
This guy has balls.
Yeah.
He looks like he's got a bunch of Gradius options just following him around.
That's kind of cool, though. Gotta admit. So now we're gonna use Le Géant. Didn't know I was French, did you?
Yeah, I wouldn't have known it since you make up all these French words that probably aren't true.
They're true. Dude, ask any French person, me, to tell you if I'm not right.
Actually, probably, like, do have, like, a couple of people on my Twitter feed that are French and aren't Benzai. Could you imagine? It would just be like, I'm Benzai, I like dudes. I stink and don't shave my arm. I'd ask Gesh86. He's French, right?
Yeah, he's French.
French, German.
And it's okay, like, that we can say those things about him because
he doesn't watch this.
He's not watching this. So, yeah. We're basically following the same setup we used for the last one of these fights.
I'm not sure if I want to make a judgment call of which one of these guys is more of a fucker.
Well, this guy's just cast... Like, this guy has a better chance to cast single target attacks, so it's just like, you know...
Yeah, but that Disrupt Arm, hoo boy. Like,
not fun.
You're already down a character.
Yeah.
We saw how many times he took out Rune.
Yeah. It's like, there are a lot of things at the end of this game that will make Rune go, owie. There's a very specific reason a lot of people employ... Oh, hey, he used Le Géant.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Another character in the game using that? Holy cow.
That's crazy. Why would that happen?
I see what you're doing here, game. You're trying to usurp our expectations. You're being meta.
Damn. So this really is, like, proto Undertale.
No, because in this game you can't, like, hug everybody and then you win the game, yay!
But what if you could?
Non-violence.
What if you could? You ever thought about that?
I would hug Dark Force.
Would you? Well, you'd have a lot of cushioning to keep your head very, very, very comfortable.
Yeah.
Fandle. So yeah, same fight basically, just a little less annoying.
Yeah, too bad you can't whip out that whole Grand Cross. Not that it would probably connect.
It would hit for a grand total of 1 damage.
Hooray!
Because
but he can spam Legion all day. I mean,
yeah,
no fucking problem.
What a bitch.
Was this guy in Undertale?
Probably.
I think he was.
You had to, like, look at his orbs a few times and he'd get distracted. There is an enemy that has orbs where if you just, like, look at their orbs, they get fascinated and leave.
Is that what they call boobs in that game?
Probably. So we get a bunch of level ups there, man. Everybody.
Game's got that titty fish.
Titty fish! And boom. Now we will get a completely worthless item.
More crappy Burger King hats.
And an all gold ring.
We get an Argo ring.
Argo.
We're gonna get the CIA to make a fake movie to rescue some hostages with that ring.
So with that, you know, we're back to sort of like the first part of the game where, you know, you just get the fuck out of a dungeon. That's all you gotta do. Look at that. We're out.
They didn't even feel the need to script you out of the dungeon with a cutscene.
Yeah, they're just like they got to the end, like they hit the home stretch, and we're like, "Yo, we're done.
Get it done.
Get it done. Get it out of there. Stop talking. Just finish your game and finish this episode of Boner and Polly Play Phantasy Star 4. We're getting close to the end, Boner. You ready?
My boner is ready.